Boy, you can feel that special playoff energy as we have arrived at Game 4 of the West. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, small forward. And for Houston, Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Boomer in at the 1. Here's Şengün. Thompson passes to Boomer. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Thompson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Dort. To the left wing. The shot. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. That shot, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Boomer passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Williams against Brooks. Now here's Williams. He's closely guarded. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Brooks. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Boomer. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Dort off the drive. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And he gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. You take a look at Şengün. His dominance on the boards is unquestionable. And, of course, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams any edge they can on the boards.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Boomer passes to Brooks. Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Here's Boomer. Here's Şengün. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Houston shooting their first free throws of this game.
For your Rockets, Şengün.
Good on the second one. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. And that one's good for Brooks.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Hartenstein. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's good. And this dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night. Here's Boomer. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Dort outside. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And he hits it to tie the game. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Poked loose. And stolen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
Smith, he's checked in for Thompson.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside for Green. Smith passes to Brooks. Here's Boomer. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous Alexander tucks it last.
Houston ball.
Shot clock at 3. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this. Wanting to improve as a distributor at the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Knocks it loose. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Smith. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Smith.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Over Brooks. Deflected.
Well, you could see how Shingu read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
And it's Green missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Steps back and shoots. Count the basket. Gilgeous Alexander's got 8.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Here's Boomer. Inside. Smith. Misses the layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Puts it up. Dort's shot is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
And I love when Shingun is aggressive inside, making it.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Boomer in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Defense right on him. That puts him in the lead. He has 6.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Here's Green. Oh, Green with the gritty bucket inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace with it. Now here's Dort. Up and over Brooks. And it comes off the front of the rim.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Ah, nice shot by Boomer. Boomer's got 6.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Dort for three. Drops in the three. So Dort's gotten his second bucket.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Boomer passes to Thompson. And here's Green from the arc. And Houston another three.
Oh my, I mean, Green is ready for a duel at the arc. I mean, he's always an eager three-point shooter.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. He takes it in. Here's Boomer. And down it goes. 2 points. And now a 3-point Houston lead.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Outside Gilgeous Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Good work there as it goes.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. 10 points for him.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai, creating a bucket? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Here's Boomer. Watched by Wallace. Boomer passes to Thompson. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Hartenstein. Out to the right wing. Here's Wallace. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Thompson outside. Here's Boomer. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Thompson finds Green. No good from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Puts it up from 12. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Tries again. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous Alexander.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in their last game against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He finished with 30 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
With the drive. Boomer passes to Green. Green going at the D. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Gilgeous Alexander. Releases from 15. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Here's Boomer. He's got 10. Down low. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Now Wallace. Give him 8. Gilgeous Alexander with the hammer.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort against Brooks. Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Green.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Thompson passes to Boomer. Who poked away. Gilgeous Alexander with a steal. The pull-up. The Rockets pull it in. To the paint. Boomer can't get it to go. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. Wallace, the pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Hartenstein's got 6.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Here's Boomer. 12 points for him. Outside, Green. Pass to Boomer. To the inside, Thompson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Outside for Dort. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Holmgren for 2.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
The baseline J. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Oklahoma City has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Holmgren. Puts a mark. Another shot. Hartenstein, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Boomer passes to Şengün. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Wallace, right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on him in Thompson. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, the effort they've shown on...
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
Your Rockets 55, the Thunder 66. And make some noise for your Rockets University.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. You know, Shai Gilgeous Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. Here's Boomer. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And Şengün throw it down.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Inside, here's Williams. Drops in the short one. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. It's hauled in by Landale. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Boomer. He's got 12. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw misses.
At the line for your Rockets.
And the second free throw is good. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Now Gilgeous Alexander. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Gilgeous Alexander's got 22.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Boomer passes to Landale. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Well, you look at Eason. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, Jalen Green, and you have to mention his name as well.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Boomer pulls it in. Rockets trail by 13. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Tip back in for 2. Hartenstein's got 8. Well, the Rockets shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Boomer. And too long on the shot. Thunder leading by 13. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
13 feet out. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They haven't been able to grab many rebounds, getting burned on second chance opportunities.
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. They get it back. Şengün. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. Williams with it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Green. Here's Boomer. To the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
Right side, Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
There's been no question as to which team is attacking the offensive glass harder.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit, defenses these days want to concede the mid-range. and they're happy to take it.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
From the stripe. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Here's Boomer. Good work defensively by Gilgeous Alexander. Thunder leading by 11. Dort, right side. Gilgeous Alexander on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. 4-3. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Down low. Oh, nice shot by Boomer. Boomer's got 16 points.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Hartenstein against Sengun. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Over Green. The shot by Dort, no good. Rockets trail by 9. Inside. Oh, nice shot by Boomer. He's got 18.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. 22 points for him. Gilgeous Alexander sinks a big one.
Shai Gilgeous Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Here he goes. Oh, nice shot by Boomer.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And the Thunder call time here.
Welcome to the floor, your Hot City Texans.
So it's both teams making substitution. And so it's Gilgeous Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've led by as many as 14. Alperon Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Green, and it's Boomer in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Houston. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Holmgren. Eason with a steal. Outside, Green to tie it up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What you love about Lou Dort is this guy seizes an opportunity early in his career. He is always searching for ways to improve, and we know what a force he can be on the defensive end.
And Houston making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Boomer passes to Sengun. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You gotta love how Sengun attacks on the interior.
Thunder with a lead. We're just over a minute into this final quarter play. Williams passes to Dort. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Out left to the wing. Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Boomer passes to Robbie. And stolen by Holmgren. Here we go, one-on-one. Dort against Green. Pass to Holmgren. 18 feet out. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Boomer. Back to Green. Boomer passes to Robbie. Clock at 4. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Fires in the triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Wow, the length of Chet.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Timeout called. Houston, you have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Boomer. To the inside. Robbie. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
SGA doing his thing in close.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Boomer. Pass to Robbie. Let's go with a 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Now Hartenstein. Now Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Boomer passes to Robbie. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Thompson, he's checked in for Robbie. Green for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Williams on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Oklahoma City the rebound.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Boomer. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Boomer passes to Thompson. Holmgren with the block. Williams on the wing. Brooks defending. Oh, got that one up quick. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Boomer. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To get back on track. Boomer can't get it to go.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Williams against Brooks. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. It's hauled in by Houston.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Boomer. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And Şengün gets it to go.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Left side, Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's going to be his fifth, guys. One more and he's done.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Rockets trail by 8. Outside, Green. Here's Boomer. To the paint. And stolen by Hartenstein. And here's Gilgeous Alexander.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Williams. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. Over Brooks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the...
And Williams drops them both. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Boomer. Inside, deflects the pass. Clock at 6. Brooks against Williams. Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Williams with it. Now Thompson defending. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Boomer passes to Şengün. Shoots over Hartenstein. Şengün, no good. And so it's Gilgeous Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams misses.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Holmgren. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And for Houston, Thompson. 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. All alone. And that one good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 30 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Boomer. The offensive rebound. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Hartenstein finds Dort. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. So Dort's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Caruso against Brooks. Hartenstein passes to Caruso. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Houston has possession. Rockets trail by 9. Boomer passes to Brooks. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Houston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Boomer. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Pass to Şengün. Doubled by Caruso. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
And Brooks drops them both.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Brooks against Caruso. Gilgeous Alexander on the wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Oh, what a pump fake by Shai. Gilgeous Alexander gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Outside for Green. Thompson outside. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
There's the double with Thompson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's Oklahoma City now. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Şengün, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Thompson, 5th personal foul.
First free throw is good. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage.